This is the story of John Legend. It was December 25th, Christmas Day, and John Legend was talking to his family, giving gifts and just enjoying his first Christmas as an adult, which, surprising to him, felt the exact same as last year. Everyone was tearing open their gifts from everyone with smiles on their faces and joy in their hearts. When John was opening his gift from his mother, he was shocked at how considerate the gift was. It was a $250 Riot Games gift card, which he could use to get one skin in his favorite game, League of Legends. He ran up to his mom and thanked her profusely. After this, John went to the bathroom. As he was washing his hands, he looked up at the mirror in front of him and saw it, with its terrifying head full of holes, neck as long as his arm, a large empty chest. Clothed in little more than a curtain, he slowly turned around, and to his horror, it wasn't his imagination. It was really behind him. The shower, he bolted out of the room with his heart pounding in his chest. As he got back to the living room to tell his family about the monster he saw, his uncle showed up, late as always. He was a middle-aged man with a bare gut who had been divorced 4 times. He was never really close to the family, despite complaining when his nephew didn't buy him gifts for his birthday. Even though he complained, he did bring gifts for the family this year in an attempt to get closer to everyone. His uncle got his sister some soap, her husband some soap. But worst of all, he got John soap. He knew that John didn't like to stay clean because that was time away from his never-ending grind to escape gold in League of Legends. Everyone gave him a half-hearted thanks for the gift that they know he only got on his way to the Christmas gathering. Other than John, he didn't even thank him for the gift. He just sat there and stared at him. Everyone else went to the bathroom to put the soap near the sink or in the cabinets. Not that John would know, he never goes in there. His mom made him thank his uncle for the gift, which he did, but he didn't mean it. She then brought John and his soap to the bathroom to give him a tutorial on how to use it. So you wet your hands and the soap and then rub them together, while making sure to get your entire hands with the soap, said his mother while demonstrating, dumbing it down for him. John nodded to show he understood what she was saying, despite the fact that he wasn't paying attention, almost shaking, scared of what would happen to him when he used it. To his surprise, when his mother made him wash his hands in front of her, it didn't melt him away. It didn't even burn his skin. All he felt was the warmth of the water and the soap in his hands, but little did John know his mom never removed the plastic from the outside of the soap, just to get him comfortable with basic hygiene. Later in the day, after gaining newfound confidence around the mixing of soap, water, and himself, he faced his fears and went into the bathroom and looked away from the mirror towards the shower. Despite his initial fears, he turned the handle and turned on the shower. John felt the water and pulled his hand away. It was far too cold for him to shower in. He turned the handle half a degree clockwise and put his hand back in and instantly got burned. Now the water was way too hot. How could John triumph over this grand beast? He put the handle back to where it started, and now the water was the perfect temperature. As he got into the shower, legs quaking, he felt the water cover his body and some of the years of grease sloughing off of him. He was surprised how wonderful this felt and went to grab the soap his uncle got him, and he instantly felt the cinch of the soap touching his skin, but he just assumed he was making it up. As he lathered the soap on his body, the burning sensation got worse, and he realized he was getting smaller. He was melting. He tried to scream for help, but he couldn't, and he didn't know why. He then fell unconscious, waking up in his bed. He checked his phone, and it was early in the morning. It was all a bad dream. He was never a League of Legends player. He was a dark and darker player. As he got ready to start going back to playing his games, he got his credit card, the key to winning in dark and darker.